All right, we'll give it just a second here. Okay, it's saying YouTube is caught up and we are live. Hi, everybody. Look who I got with me. It's the wonderful Miss Nancy.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you for being here with me, Nancy. We do our weekly show now,
Yes,
which is always Sunday night at 7.
Yes.
Yeah. And I love doing it with Nancy. And if you don't know her, she's fantastic. I put her information down below in the description. And if you have not subscribed to her, please do so. She's awesome and does all kinds of morning meditations and just beautiful stuff on her channel. So
Thank you, Scott.
she's just a little over 1,000. So we got her to 1,000. We got to keep her over 1,000. So that means for you all who are not subscribed, please subscribe to Nancy. I'm sure Jackie will put it in the chat too for you.
That's sweet.
Okay, and let me see. My chat is jumping. There's a bunch of people here. All right. So if you're watching on replay, thank you. Please hit the like and subscribe. And of course, as I said before, please go over and give Nancy a subscribe as well. We've got that Jackie Jacaranda hanging around. And then we got Nancy at Crone's Intuition is hanging around.
Yeah, I wonder who that is.
That's Nancy. And Jane was here. I'm not sure if Jane's still here or not. That was a little while ago. Rosalind was here. Not sure if she's still here. And Crystal was here. And Kelsey Wells. And Brina. Brina is here. I see you in chat. Hi, Brina. And Crystal, I got your question. Jane, I got your question if you guys are still here. Craig Dixon is here. He's waiting for a table right now at the Italian restaurant. Clara's happy and Morella would be proud. Yeah, we got your question, Craig.
And happy birthday, Clara.
Yes. Is it today, Craig? And then Imagine TD is here. Hello there. And Samantha. Hi, Samantha. Purple Lisa. And I got to see Purple Lisa last night. She was on our Zoom. So that was fun. Thank you for coming back, Lisa. And Mary Hernandez Walker.
Hey, Mary.
Hi, Mary. And Natalie. Mystical Thorn. Joyce. Hey, Joyce. And I'm still scrolling down through here. Carolyn Cooper. She was here last night as well. Hi, Carolyn. Good to see you again. And Nivra. Hi, Nivra. Let's see. Okay, Purple Lisa, I don't do anything on legal. So I know that your friend is there with you, but I don't do legal cases. So if she has another question, that'll be fine because I know she's right there with you. We've got Box Lady DJ. Hello there. Oh, it's your birthday too? Happy birthday, Box Lady.
Yes, we got all kinds of birthday people in the chat tonight.
She said, hello, everyone. I just had to be here today. I wanted to spend time on my birthday with this awesome group and fantastic mods.
That is so sweet.
That is. Thank you, Box Lady.
Yes.
And Jane is here. Okay. Nivra, I got your question. Hi, Helga. No, again, another one?
Yes.
Happy birthday, Helga. Oh, she's got a new picture, too. Helga is from Iceland.
Oh, look at that beautiful kitty cat.
I know. I'm so jealous. I want to go to...
I was just looking at this card, and it's got a kitty cat just like hers. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Joyful Journey Jen. Hey there.
And
Welcome. And Natalie, I got your question. Oh, it's the 29th. Okay, Craig. So 2 more days for
okay.
Clara's birthday. Rosalind wants a question. Okay, Rosalind, I got you. And Johanna, I got you. Hi, Garnet. Welcome.
Hey, Garnet.
And Brina, I got your question. And Fiona is here. Hi, Fiona. I'm still scrolling.
Yeah.
Okay, Lisa, that'll work. Thank you. Everybody's saying happy birthday to everybody.
Yes, my goodness. We need to have balloons and everything around us. Have a birthday
Oh,
party.
she said this is Bowie. That must be the cat's name.
Oh.
Bowie is really cute.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I got your question, Johanna. You're good. I'm still scrolling, Nancy. Okay, Helga, I got you. And Fiona, I got you. And that is where we're at. All right. Yes, happy birthday to all the magnificent Leos.
Oh, ask Craig about that song.
Craig Dixon, are you still here? He was at the, I think he's at a restaurant, so I'm not sure if he is still here or not. But I'll be sure to do that.
Yes.
Hey, Kelsey.
Oh, yeah, he's here.
Is here. Oh, Craig is here. Okay. Craig, I found a song last night that I didn't know about. I was actually looking up Clara on Wikipedia, and it came up with Clara Bow's song. And I was like, what is this? So I went and I found out it's from Taylor Swift. You might know about it already, but she did a song just last year and released it called Clara Bow. And I went and I listened to it, and it is really, really pretty. It's about empowering women and about, their struggle in Hollywood and trying to be the perfect, supermodel or whatever it is, the perfect actress. And she talks about Clara, then she talks about Stevie Nicks, and then she talks about herself and how they're very similar. So they said that her family was very receptive to it, Clara's family, and that they appreciated, Taylor for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Clara told me before and after it came out.
Awesome.
So you already know about this. I should have known that. Kelsey, I got your question. And let's see. All right. Well, Nancy, have you got anything to share before we get started here?
Just thrilled to be here.
I'm thrilled to have you here. How's that?
We're just a mutual admiration society.
I like that. MAS. We just start one.
Yeah.
Mutual admiration society.
Yes.
Okay. Is Jane here? I haven't seen her here, so before we pull cards, I want to make sure she's here. Thank you, Natalie. She says we love you both.
Oh.
Yes, Jane is here. Okay. All right. Jane, I got your email. I just didn't have time to reply to it. But if you still want a reading on that, I will send you an email so that we can do a personal reading, okay? but I have to see about getting Zelly or Zeely, whatever it is, because I only have PayPal. So I'll have to look into that before I can get back to you. But we're going to answer your question here. And keep in mind, you can still do the PayPal down below and the super chats and super stickers to go ahead and be in front with the live tonight. Okay. And we'll give you a little bit longer reading as well. So skip the wait if you want to by doing that. A $5 minimum, please, US dollars. All right, Jane. I'm in need of insight when my home will sell. If you would please have a look. All right. This one can be a little bit tricky. And Nancy was saying, because the people could change their mind or, we don't know. We don't know exactly what would happen, but I am going to pull cards.
Yes. We could pull cards on the energy around it too,
Yeah. But as far as the time, I'm not sure what's going to come up. Hey, Jessica Lynn, welcome. And Fiona loves your glasses, Nancy.
Thank you, Fiona.
Mas also means more in Spanish. I love it. Okay. So your first card, Jane, is satisfaction. And this is the 9 of Pentacles, which is, yes, it's satisfaction, but it's having like a spa day because you've worked really hard at, trying to sell your house is what I'm getting. So I need to know if you put it on the market yet, or is this just something that just came up that you decided to sell it? So if you could answer that for me. But I've got satisfaction, so this makes me think that it's going to sell pretty quickly. You got the departure card, which makes sense. You're going from one place to another, and I think you're going to be very happy with your new home. Then you got indulgence, on market since May. Okay, thank you for that. All right, so indulgence, this could be, the manifesting card is what this usually is. And this can be just having what you need and being satisfied, or, overindulging a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. If you do it every once in a while in celebration. So I think that you're going to have a celebration soon. Let me see here. I'm going to pull one more card as a clarifier. I've got the Judgment card, balancing. Or no, the Justice card, balancing. Yeah, so this deck is a little bit different. I have to correspond the numbers here. But this is Justice, so external balance. So just making sure that everything's balanced out and you have all your ducks in a row, right? And then I think that things will work out for you. I'm getting, with this satisfaction card, it may happen really soon. So perhaps within a month is what I'm getting. Now I've got, let's see. Yeah, I'm not doing Oracle, so I'm going to give it over to Nancy. That's what I got. All right.
Well, the cards that I got are interesting, Jane. And it has to do with the energy, but they're all, the first card that came out was the Spirit of the Sun, absorb the energy of the universe. And I think what this is saying to you is to be positive and to just see light in the situation. Don't feel negative about it. Be positive and set your intention. The second card is True Path. Follow the true path. Trust the journey ahead. And to me, this shows that you're going to be moving, in a different direction, a different path. And I pulled up a crystal card for you, and it was clear quartz. Amplify your intentions. Let clarity light your path. And all of these really, when you think about it, they're very similar in the message for you regarding the energy around you. And the final card that I pull, and I love this for you, Jane, is the guardian spirit watches over you. Feel their presence. And so I think what this is telling you is to trust your guides and angels and set your intentions. Be positive and manifest what you want. But what Scott and I were talking about earlier is that, like this is the reading for right now, the way the situation is right now. But as things progress, I mean, it may look like it's going to sell, and then something happens and the loan doesn't go through for the people that want to buy it. I mean, that not being negative, but I mean, we can't see that right now. What we see is right now, this moment, how it looks. But I think, being positive and setting your intentions and manifesting what you want, is the right way to go. And Scott got very positive cards. So I love that for you.
Thank you, Nancy. All right. I want to say hi to CC Angel. Thanks for being here. I got your question. And looks like Marilyn Monroe is here.
Oh, my.
We have, another superstar. Ooh. We have Clara, and now we have Marilyn. All right. So thank you for your donation, Marilyn. She's saying, is it a good decision to choose PF to be my financial planner? She's a Leo. I'm a Pisces. Okay. Very different personalities, but it doesn't mean that they can't, go well together. Sometimes it's your opposite that you have more in common. Opposites attract, right? So I'm not sure if that's it might be your opposite sign, actually. I would have to look at a chart to tell. I'm going to pull some cards for you.
Oh, I love that picture of Marilyn that she's got on her.
I know, me too. Johanna, I'm not sure if you're trying to write something or not, but it's just coming up blank. Okay. So, Marilyn, the first card I got is the Two of Cups. This is having a good relationship with someone and being able to speak openly and candidly and having a face-to-face conversation with them. So this tells me yes. Then you got the Three of Cups, which tells me yes as well. This is positivity coming through celebration and friendship. So I think that this person could actually be a friend later on. Then you got the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is the boundaries card, but it's also just knowing that you can handle anything that comes your way. So set strong boundaries for yourself and for the people that you're looking into to choose as your financial planner. Then I got a special card for you. This is the Trippin' Squirrel. And this is a special card in this deck. It's part of this deck. I got this card once and I didn't know what it meant. And then I actually asked the creator of the deck what it meant. And because I got it for my whole week. And they're like, basically, well, it's going to be a little nutty. And that's exactly how my week was. Like, just weird things were happening all week. Not good, not bad, just funny and weird. So you may have some fun times coming with this Trippin' Squirrel. and I think that it will be positive, but expect the unexpected to happen. And then I got the Empress for you. And this is self-love and self-care for yourself. And then you'll be able to love and care for others as well. All right. So I've got a yes, but that's what I got. Let's see what Nancy has here.
Well, it's interesting what came out. The first card I got is from the Wee Moon Tarot, and it is the Wheel of Life, which is like the Wheel of Fortune. And it's a card of natural balance, about how everything, whatever, comes around, goes around, that things change, but it's balanced. It should be balanced. The second card that came out of another deck is the Wheel of Magic. Use the power of time and cycles. And so I went to another deck, and the first card that came out was the card of Risk. Now, this is an oracle card. It looks a lot like the Fool card, doesn't it? She's on a precipice, but two cards came out of this deck at the same time, and so I'm honoring both of them. The next card, I think, is the key to all of this, and it says congratulations, and it says success. So I think, along with Scott, that this is a yes to the question that you're answering, that you asked right now. So that's what I have for you.
All right, great. Thank you, Marilyn. Appreciate your donation again.
Yes.
And next up is Crystal. All right, and this is like a two-parter, but we already read the second part. And Nancy, if you need me to find it and put up the second part, but I think it was...
No, I understand.
We already read it. I can bring it up if you want me to.
No, I'm good.
You're good.
I remember it. Yeah.
Okay. Crystal's here. Thank you, Crystal. Can I get my landlord's half of the rent? All right. And we read the rest of the question and the second part, Crystal. So we are aware of that situation. Jackie, I got Box Lady. Thank you, Box Lady. We got your question. All right, Crystal. Let's see what we got here. You got the King of Pentacles to start with. And this is the king that has what he needs because he's earned it. Okay, so if you have earned your security deposit and want that back, that's something that I think you will get back. So you may not have to give them half the rent unless that's all you can afford. I did get the Page of Wands. This is the free spirit. So this is like saying you can do what you want as long as it doesn't hurt you or anybody else. This is kind of going on being like a rebel kind of. So this is telling me that you could, go for maybe half of it, but this is pushing forward to the end and having victory because of it. So then you got the Sun. So for me, this is joy and success. I'm going to say, just from what the cards are saying to me, that I think that you're going to get your security deposit back. Now, for entertainment purposes only. That's a shot in the dark because this is a little bit of a different question, but that's what I'm getting. So if you have no choice but to pay them half, then pay them half and see what happens. But I see the joy and contentment coming from you actually paying your half and then them giving back the security deposit. Don't give them a reason not to, right? So that's what I got. Nancy, what you got there?
Well, the first thing I did was I went to my pendulum to ask, and let me see. Now, for me, my pendulum going back and forth like this is a no, and going around in a circle is a yes. So here, let me hold this up and get it where it's nice and still. Wait a second here. Will Crystal get her? Can Crystal give her landlord half of the rent? It's all over the place. It's not saying yes or no. It's just sort of dangling there. Well, now it's going around in a circle, but it wasn't in the beginning. So it was a very slow yes. The cards that I pulled, which is interesting because I pulled some cards when we first saw your question in the chat when you came in, and the strength card came up, holding us together. It came out again, and see how she has the home that she's holding it together. It is the strength card, and I think that you have to show strength in this and not let your landlord walk all over you. Whether you pay him half or not. The other card was to trust your gut feeling. And the final card that I got, it came out with the strength card, and I think this is interesting. It's the Nine of Earth, which is all our relations. But what I'm looking at is this person that is moving, and it's it's like she's doing it at night. So I don't know. That's kind of a mixed bag for you. I don't know. Scott says he thinks that you will get your damage deposit back. I think that the key card in all of this is for you to trust your gut feeling, because your landlord, the situation, your financial situation also. And I would just say be strong and do what you think is best, because ultimately it lays with you, and what you decide on. And that's what I have.
All right. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Crystal.
Yes.
Okay. So don't forget that you can skip the line if you are afraid that your question won't come up. It's just $5, and if you'll give it to me in super chat, super sticker, or you can do PayPal down below under the description as well. Okay, so Craig is up.
Okay.
Is Clara happy? Oh, and I almost forgot. There's a Ginger Faye in the chat circling around there.
Well, my goodness.
Hi, Ginger. Okay. She's going to the Italian restaurant with Craig and Clara.
Yes.
All right.
I get your leftovers, Ginger, okay?
I want some too. All right. Craig, the first card is the Five of Pentacles. Now, this is how things could have been in the past. And I think she's just saying to you that she's so glad she found you because she's not lonely anymore. And she has your presence to be grateful for. She's looking at the light at the end of the tunnel and doesn't feel so alone. Not that we feel alone when we go into another dimension, But it's always good to be a guide and have that as, being thankful. And I know you are. So then you got the Eight of Pentacles. So she's saying that your hard work is paying off. The things that you do for her are paying off. And you're going to have good things come to you because of the good things you do for her. And then you got the Eight of Swords. Now, this can be a trap card, but I think she's just saying that for both of you, it's not, these swords are not real. They're an illusion. And she's not really trapped, and you're not really trapped as well. And just knowing that you have freedom to do and go where you want, and she wants to be a part of that with you. And she wants you to heal some things that you have, as far as just feeling that you may be a little bit lonely sometimes. She wants to know that she's there with you. Look at this. Your final card is the Two of Cups. So this is a face-to-face conversation, love, being emotionally, available for someone else, and having a conversation. Like I said, just a face-to-face conversation. And you can have this with her, even though you can't see her, right there in front of you. I know you got pictures of her. Just look at the pictures and let her know, how, much that this means to you as well, and that you're excited for her birthday. So I think she's very, very happy, and that's what I got.
Craig, I think 3 very powerful cards for you. And I think they tell a story. I've got 3 cards. The first one is the Enchanted Forest. And I want you to look at the picture when I put this up. It says, magic surrounds you. Open your heart to wonder. And you see that path? Clara is on that path with you. She has chosen you to bond with, to guide you, and to be with you always. The second card that came out from another deck is the Messenger of Love, a bridge of love and resonance. There is something about you that attracted Clara to you. She saw a need there, but you see the heart, she cares about your heart and how you love her, how you care for her and you cherish her. But the card that I think that came out that is the most important one for you and Clara is the reunion. It is soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, and friendship. And I feel what I'm getting from these cards is this is not the only path that you have traveled with Clara. I don't know if you believe in reincarnation, but I think that Clara choosing you was very deliberate on her part. There was a soul recognition that she saw that, and she wants to bond with you your whole life and probably thereafter as well. That's what I got for you. You all have a very special bond, and yes, she is very happy. She's very happy. And that's what I have for you, Craig and Clara.
All right. Beautiful. All right. Thank you, Craig. Appreciate your question. You being here during your special night.
Yes.
Next up, we got a donation. Thank you, Box Lady DJ. I appreciate your donation. You will go next. And her question is my grandpa Horace, who passed many years ago, proud of the person I have grown to be? All right. Hi, Kiva Lions. Hi, Crystal Candace. I got your question, Crystal. And Crystal, let me know if this is your first time being here or not. If you've asked a question before, that is. Okay, Box Lady. All right, can you let me know you're here? I'm sure you are, but just that you're ready for your reading. Hi, Kelly McCall. You're ready. Okay. Got a couple of extra cards for you because I did pull the tarot, but I also pulled from an oracle for you, um, just because I felt called to it. So let me look at the cards here from the tarot. You've got the star card. So he's saying that there is hope and healing going forward. And he's very proud of you. He's the King of Cups. He has his emotions controlled. I feel like he was a very controlled individual. And he's proud that you have your emotions under control as well, is what I'm hearing. Victory. This is a yes card, the Six of Wands. This is the victory card. So absolutely he's proud. And then you did get the Three of Swords, but this is just saying that there's sometimes some heartache that comes along with just being here in this big thing called life. And we have to navigate over that. And he's saying that he will be with you during those tough times. And then from the Talking to Heaven deck, I actually pulled a couple cards for you. These are direct messages from him to you. And the first one says, life is a series of choices. Choose love. He's saying he sees things very differently now. And he's very happy of the person that you are. And just wants you to remember, because we do have choices all the time. And to choose the one with the highest vibration, which is love. And then the second card I got you is, he's saying, I had to leave that way. Okay, so don't feel like, it is a cryptic way to go, or I'm not sure how he passed, but it was planned in, the life readings that we go through. And when we decide, how we're going to reincarnate, he had to leave the way that he did. Okay. So I'm going to pull one more. Yeah. He's here helping you. So he's there with you. Yeah, I think he's one of your guides, Box Lady. I've got my grandma and my great-grandmother and my great-grandfather are my guides, and my mother. So I think that family members can definitely be guides for you in the afterlife. All right. So that's what I got. It's excited to see what Nancy has.
Box Lady, I think that Horus is with you a lot more than you realize. The card of support came up. And to me, this card, it has dragonflies on it, which is like rebirth, regeneration. And he loves you so much. The card of love came out. And also another deck, the card of joy came out. He loves you so much, and he is in your heart. He is in your heart. And he is filled with joy at the way you've turned out, is what I hear. He thinks you turned out well. In fact, he thinks you're perfect. Perfection. And I think that, I don't know if you have ever talked to him out loud, because he is close to you. And you could ask him for a sign, and then notice when things are, maybe there's something a little different that you see something that you don't usually see. And that very well could be Horus, letting you know that he's physically close to you spiritually, and that's a very precious thing, because sometimes my husband passed almost 3 years ago, and sometimes I feel his presence. So, it's like he's here, and you just have to like attune yourself to it, where you're open to the possibility of that. And that's what I got for you. That you were loved very much.
Awesome. Okay, thank you again, Box Lady. I appreciate you. Okay, and want to say hello to Tina, Mexico. You can put your question in, Tina, and we'll see, how far we get. But we've been going for about 40 minutes so far. So if you want to put your question in, we will see if we can get to it. Just so everybody knows, we are still accepting donations as well. So if you want to make sure that you get your question answered, that's the best way to do it. All right. So next up, we have someone who is their first time here. So I want to honor that. And that is Crystal Candace.
Okay.
Crystal, if you can just let me know that you're ready for your reading. Tina, I got your question. Thank you. Do you see my ex Nixon and I working things out? All right, let's take a look. Yes, but so it looks like there has been you got the Knight of Wands, but it was reversed. So this is passion and creativity coming in. But when it's upside down, it can be a little bit reckless. So I'm feeling that, with Nixon, that it might not be the easiest path. But there's a lot of passion between you two. So just being careful about wanting to be with this person again. Because I always say exes are X for a reason. Jackie, do me a favor. I think Crystal is behind in chat. So if you could let her know to refresh. And then I've got the Queen of Pentacles for you. The Queen of Pentacles is you taking care of yourself first, and then you can take care of others. Then you can take care of your relationship or lack of relationship. So make sure you're taking care of you. And then I've got good things. So I've got the Ace of Cups coming in. So this is overflowing love. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new opportunity, new beginning, and could be something new, materialistic, a gift of some sort. It could be as well. But that's after you come to terms with the recklessness and just have a good conversation with them, just saying, hey, I want to work things out. This is what I need. This is what my boundaries are. And say it to him out of love, and then give him the chance to talk back to you that way as well. Give him, or I shouldn't say him, as them, give them the opportunity to talk to you back and, say, this is what I need from you. And if you can work things out, I see things going well. So that's what I got for you.
Crystal, I got I got 3 cards for you, and now the deck that I chose, the images are kind of, severe, but it's the message on the card that's important. The first card that came out is it's complicated, and like what Scott says, is X's are X's for a reason. And I think you have to look back at that and evaluate what happened that caused the break, and to see if it's possible to move past that. The card that came out next is the card of flow, and it's recovery, moving on, and finding peace. So it looks like you have recovered from the break, and you have found peace about it. This moving on is perhaps your partner has moved on. He's he is living another life. The final card is the card of Trinity, balancing decisions, priorities, and adapting to change. So I don't know, from these cards, I would say that it's possible, but it's going to take a lot of work, and it all depends on him, doesn't it? If you are ready for him, to welcome him back, it's kind of like the ball's in his court. And energy wise, I mean, I can't see his energy. I just know about yours, but and things change, I mean, I don't know if you have contacted him, or if this is just something you're thinking about. But I think the key to it is the card is it's complicated, and it's going to be complicated, and that's what I got for you. I'm sorry that it's not more concrete, but that's what the cards say. So.
All right. No, I agree with you completely, Nancy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Crystal, for being here.
Yes.
Hope you'll hang out and stay a while, or come back, or both.
Yes.
All right. 1 second here. I'll clear this question. And next is Imagine TD. Hello, Scott and Nancy. Any message for me from my guides? All righty.
Okay.
Good night, Carolyn. Hi, Miss Pickett. Okay, so Imagine, thank you for letting me know that you're here. And you're welcome, Candace, Crystal Candace. All right. And this is the card of generosity, is the Six of Pentacles. But this is saying that your guides are wanting you to be generous, and also to be receiving. You don't have to give all the time. Be open to receiving. And when you need help, make sure you're asking for it. Then you got the beginning card. This is the Fool, but it doesn't mean you're foolish. It means it's a new beginning. A rare opportunity is coming for you. And so take the risk, as long as it doesn't hurt you or anybody else. Take that risk and go for the leap. No risk, no reward. And then you got the 10 of Cups, which is gratitude. Being thankful for what you have, your friends, your family, your community, whichever it is that resonates the most. being grateful for them and letting them know how much you care. And then you got determination, the Knight of Swords. And this is just making sure that you are intellectually making the right decisions and intuitively making the right decisions. So based on both of those, making sure that you're trusting your gut and your head and your logic in making decisions. And you got this. I think you're on a good path. So that's what I got.
Okay, let's see here. The first card that I got for you, Imagine, is the card of hope. It's authentic reclamation. It's time to call back all the lost parts of yourself. Is there something within you? Now, this is a message from your guides. Is there something within you that you have not addressed? Something that maybe you have buried? Something that they are telling you that, you know, to look to your heart and see if there's something that you need to work on. The second card that came out is the Heart of Source, all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. They love you unconditionally. No matter what you do, you cannot do anything that will separate them from you. They have a contract to be with you your whole life. They watch over you, they protect you, but only as much as you allow them. So you have to be very open to their guidance. You have to be open to their messages. You have to listen, and you can either hear it in your mind or in your heart. Sometimes there'll just be a thought that comes out of nowhere, and that's them speaking to you. That's them guiding you. Like, don't say it. I know someone who thought about something she was going to say, and there was this voice that said, don't say it. And she said it anyway, and it just was a catastrophe what she said. But anyway, so it's important to listen. And the way that you do that, this is the card of sanctuary, is that you put yourself apart, and like I said, you listen and you get their messages. The final card is the card of sacred waters. And, waters is emotion. And it says nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, and self-care. You need to spend some time apart, time to nourish yourself, to nourish your soul, to relax, and just be. Don't be anything else. Just relax and be. That's what I'm hearing for you. I hope it made sense.
All right. Beautiful. Thank you, Imagine.
Yes.
Next up is Samantha. Samantha, if you'll let me know you're here. And she said, I would love a card, please, for the week. Okay, we'll get you a couple. And Imagine TD says, very beautiful, Nancy.
Oh, okay.
Samantha's here. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay. So, Samantha, I've got up and downs for you. Okay. It's going to start on a high note because you got the celebration card. So celebrate what you have and be grateful for what you have. Okay, that's basically the ins and outs of this card. Then you got the tower. So don't be fearful of the tower. It just means that something needs to be rebuilt. So I'm thinking that even though you may have a happy home, that something needs to be rebuilt with the home. It could be a relocation, or it could be something inside of the home that needs to change. But something needs to change, and if you don't change it, it'll change on its own. So this is a time for you to rebuild. Okay. This week hasn't started well. Yeah, it's something that's going to be pretty big, to be honest, but you can handle it, and you can make it to where it's not that big of a deal, because you got the victory card as well, the Six of Wands. So I've got it surrounded by good cards, but the Tower is still there. So you need to just make sure you're meditating, grounding, and you're able to handle what's going to be coming to you. Okay. And I think you can, just by asking Spirit and your angels to walk you through the change. But it's a change that is there for you. It's happening for you. So the Tower is happening for your own good, so that you can live a better life. All right. So things are not going so hot, like you said, how it hasn't started well at all. It will get better, but it might get a little bit worse before it gets better. But it's going to get better, and it's going to be there to help you learn. And that's what I got, Samantha.
Okay, Samantha. Okay, this Tower moment that that Scott was talking about. When I see the Tower card, I don't necessarily take it as negativity. It's like an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to rebuild or reconstruct. First card that came out for you is the it says crown chakra upgrade, and your crown chakra is your spiritual chakra, and it says divine connection, holy experiences, and miraculous energy. And I feel like this is what can come from that Tower moment. Like you said that your week hasn't started out so well. The next card that I got for you is the card of Kuan Yin, and it says choose compassion. As you go through this week, and if there are disappointments or things that are difficult for you, choose the high road of being compassionate towards those that are around you. Sometimes it's difficult when you're not happy with the way things are going, but you're getting this spiritual upgrade, and if you show compassion and love to those that are around you, it's so important. The next card is it's a crystal card, and it's a celestite. But what it says is seek spiritual connection, open yourself to divine guidance. It's like your spiritual team, they're all around you, and, they want to guide and help you. And the final card that I had to practically get down on the floor and get because it flew out of the deck. And those are the important ones when that happens, that I hate to kind of get down on my hands and knees to get it. Is Starry Night, and it says the universe watches over you. You are not alone. So never think that you're alone. You have a team that's supporting you. And, if you're feeling kind of low or questioning things, just go outside at night and look up and look at those stars and let them inspire you, because they're showering light down on you. And it's just, look at this. It's magical. It's magical. And I love that for you. That's what I have.
All right. Thank you, Nancy. That's great. Thank you, Samantha.
Yes.
And she said, thanks, my heart is a little broken. Yeah. Kitty Cam, yes, Fox Lady. That was Milo's, and Milo's hindquarters. They were flashing everybody while Nancy was trying to swim.
And I missed it.
Yeah. All right, Nancy, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Okay. You're good for a few more?
Yes.
All right. Um, Lisa, let me make sure I got your question here. Okay, so this is Lisa's sister, who she has permission. She's given permission because she's right there with her. Lisa, Purple Lisa, are you still here? Hi, Pet Jeremiah. Hi, Jackie B.
Mm.
Looking for Purple Lisa. Okay, I'm not seeing her. So we will move on to Nivra.
Okay.
Pretty sure Nivra's here. Nivra, if you could just say hi for me. Yes, you're here. Okay, thank you. Welcome, Lady Lo-Fi. Lady Lo-Fi says, Nancy, love your hair and glasses. So pretty.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That's sweet of you to say that.
Rosalind, you're still good. Okay, Naira. So the first card I got for you is the Page of Pentacles. This is the manifesting page and also one of the learner pages. All right. So she's learning how to manifest things through her life. So trust in your gut and that you can manifest what it is that you want. No matter how far out it might seem or be, it can come true. So good things are coming to you, I think. You got the Nine of Wands. This is the resiliency, just standing your guard and not giving up. So don't give up. Stand your ground. And this is the bounce back card. You're going to bounce back from anything that comes your way. You can handle it. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you had a tough year. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles is self-care and self-love. And then making sure that you are taking care of yourself before you try to take care of other people. Right? So making sure that you are okay financially, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Making sure that you are okay. And then you can focus your attention on someone else. Okay, so all in all, I think really good. I could tell you've been through something tough, but you're still learning and you've got good things that are going to be happening, I believe, with especially with money coming in possibly. All right, and here is Nancy.
Nivra, I got some interesting cards for you. The first card that came out is Face Your Fears. So I don't know if there's something that's bothering you, but rather than putting them on a back burner, face your fears, because the card that came out right after that is the Hanged One, and it's looking at things from a different perspective. And when we do that, look at all the lights around. Look at all the lights around this one. While you're looking at a different perspective, it's like these lights come on and you see things clearly that maybe you didn't see before. That was is clear. The next card that came out for you is the card of gratitude. Be thankful. Be grateful for everything that you have, because there are many, many blessings that are around you. Even when you're having tough times, there's always something to be thankful for. And when you embrace that attitude of gratitude, it bolsters your self-confidence and the way you feel about things. The next two cards that I got, and I love this for you, is your intuition is your greatest strength. Trust it. And intuition is a remarkable tool, if we listen to it, because our higher self and that little child within us, they know a lot, and we need to listen to them. And when you have this gut feeling that's your intuition, follow it, because that is rarely wrong. And the final card is the sacred well, and I love this for you. It says deep healing is available. Take time for restoration. And what you could do, I'm just hearing this is, we're not close to the Chalice Well in Glastonbury, and we don't have that magic. But you could take a bowl of water and pretend that it was a sacred well, make it a sacred well, and put your hands in it and feel the energy, the healing energy of this water. Because anything that you set up with intention to be sacred is sacred. And you might want, if you've had a particularly difficult day, you might want to do that. And this is advice for everyone. If you have a crystal, put it in the water, and ask spirit to bless that water, and then put your feet in it or put your hands in it. I think I would put my feet in it, but that's just me. And then just relax and let it do its magic. That's what I have for you.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you, Nancy. All right. Welcome Magic by Moonlight. Questions are now closed unless there's a donation. We're going to go to Natalie left. So let's do Rosalind.
Okay.
Would absolutely love a message. Okay. Rosalind, are you here? I think I saw you a minute ago. Yes, Rosalind's here. All right. Thank you, Rosalind. I take it this is a general. Is that correct, Rosalind? You want a general reading? Yes. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So I see you moving to a different part of your life, and it's going to be a really big change, but it's going to be positive for you. So it's like you're going out of the dark and into the light, and you can see they're writing on a paintbrush because you get to paint your picture of what you want in this lifetime. And it's up to you to make sure that change happens. But the change will happen either way. But for it to happen to you positively, you have to do you have to take action. And I love this death card. This is not a literal death at all. This is change and transformation and transition. So as you're going to a better place. Major changes coming in. So you can see that she's got the tarot cards here. Looks like a crystal ball. Different things that you can do to navigate yourself through this change that's coming up. And then you got a butterfly up here for change as well, but that's positive change. So everything's for your own good. And then you got the 10 of Pentacles. And this is being happy with what you have. Gratitude. It's also about family or friends and having enough money to go around and having enough satisfaction in your life to be thankful. And when you're thankful, that brings in even more good things and positive things for you that will be coming into you. Okay, so everybody's happy in this card. You've gone through your change and you have survived it, and you've done a great job with it. That's what I'm seeing.
Rosalind, I have some interesting cards for you. I don't know if you have a close connection to your ancestors. When I speak of ancestors, I'm talking about the long line of ancestors that we all have, thousands upon thousands of them. The first card that came out for you, Rosalind, is the voice of the ancients. Listen to the voices from ancient times. I feel like your ancestors are trying to contact you. Because the second card that came out is the card of love. And your ancestors love you so deeply. And the reason I feel like it's from your ancestors with this card and then this one coming out, look how old those hands look and look how old the heart looks. Now, these hands are holding up a heart to you, showing their love for you. And the next card that came out is another heart, which I thought was interesting. It's called the Hearthfire. Home is your sanctuary. Create a space of warmth and love. And this could I don't know, to me all of these cards seem to go together. Look at them. Look at the colors in these two and the hearts in this one, and this one is just full of mystery and enchantment from your ancestors. And the final card that I got for you, Rosalind, is a guardian angel is watching over you. Feel their presence. And I would strongly suggest that you be open to connecting with your ancestors. I think that it will, be truly amazing. And you can Google connecting to your ancestors or something, and it gives you the process to be open to it. And that's what I have for you.
All right. Thank you, Rosalind. All right. Let's go to Brina next.
Okay.
Brina, are you here? Rosalind says, I love those cards.
Oh.
You're very welcome, Rosalind.
Yes.
Brina, are you ready? Oh, you're back. Okay. Brina is here.
Okay.
And how about we do one more, Nancy, after this? Would that be all right?
Yeah, that's perfect, Scott.
Okay.
You know me well.
I'm feeling it too, so. Helga, you will be after Brina. Scott and Nancy, may I have a reading on the energy around my relationships with my brother and sister? Okay. I've got that you need to take action, Brina, but you first need to take care of you. So I got the Four of Swords. This is the rest card. So it's saying for you to lay down your swords a little bit for a little, amount of time and take care of you. Do meditation, whatever it is, maybe even taking a day off if you work, if you can do that. And just spending time alone is going to help you with your relationship with your brother and sister, because you will have time to contemplate what's going on with them. Right. And then you got the King of Swords. This is making action through your logic and also through your intuition. So trust your gut with your brother and sister, and just know that you can make wise decisions. Stand by your decisions is what I'm getting as well, because you got the Emperor. This is standing your ground and being the leader and basically saying what needs to be said out of love, of course, and letting them know, what's going on with your situation there with them and how it makes you feel, and then ask them how they feel and give them that option to give them that opportunity to tell you what's going on with them as well. So the Emperor is important because there has to be somebody in control. And I think you have to be the one that takes the leadership role and makes the situation better. Just know that you've got angels behind you and spirit behind you, and you're going to be fine. So that's what I got.
Brina, I am an only child, and I had 3 children, so I understand the interaction between brothers and sisters through my children, not my own experience. But the cards that came out for you, I think, are very interesting. The first card that literally flew out of the deck, I was so surprised because it was right after Scott put, the question up, is the 3 of Water, which is the 3 of Cups, and it says love makes a family. Okay, so in a perfect world, your family is very loving. The second card that came out is the card of Temperance, and it is the card that says radical balance. And I think that a lot of times when dealing with family, there has to be a certain balance to it. It kind of tips one way and the other way, and it's kind of hard to keep it balanced sometimes because of all the interaction of the different personalities. But the third card is the energy of love. It says, behold the world through the eyes of love. And, the bottom line is you are a family and you're in this together, and hopefully if there is any strife, you can work it out. And just, embrace the feeling and the emotion of love. I drew a card, a spiritual card, and it says, this is what the card says. Go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety. Acknowledge any old wounds and release them. Use what they taught you as added strength. Keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. So there may be things in the past with your brother and sister that needs healing, and you need to look at that, and then you need to release it, and don't hold on to it. The final card is the card of crystals, and Smoky quartz came out for you, and it says, ground yourself, release what no longer serves you. So it looks like there's some letting go that you have to do in dealing with this situation, and that's what I have for you. But I think this is beautiful. And we all carry around too much stuff. We need to let a lot of things go. We all do. And that's what I have for you.
All right. I'm not getting a message from Helga, so Lisa did come back and say that she's here with Jomana.
Oh, Jeff just slid in.
Hi, Jeff. How are you? And hi to Angela as well. You there?
Is Lisa? Oh, Lisa's here. Okay.
Purple Lisa's here, but I don't think Helga is, so we'll just let her take her place.
Okay.
And this will be the last one.
Okay.
Okay. So, what's Jomana's future relationship status? What is her status right now, Lisa? Is she single? If you can put that in there, single, married, taken. This one.
Complicated love triangles, 2 love triangles. Oh my.
Oh, wow. Okay. And questions are now closed, but thank you everybody for being here. We appreciate you very much. While you guys are hanging out, make sure that you go to Nancy's page, and it's down in the description, and Jackie will put it up, I'm sure, again. And make sure you go and give her a subscribe. So
thank
she
you.
is awesome. You're welcome. So you're saying, Lisa, that she's in 2 love triangles. So that's a lot. That's a lot. And the 4 of Swords is saying that she needs to rest. So Jomana, if you're listening, you need to rest some. And this is like your heart, and it's going out to so many different places right now that it needs rest. So this is like taking a day of rest, taking off a day if you can, but just really taking time for you, self-care, self-love. You are first, and then your relationship comes next. Okay, so then you got the 4 of Wands. So this is being happy with someone. So I see the relationship is changing, and you will be with someone soon. I think that the tarot is genderless, so it doesn't matter that these are 2 females. It could be a male and a female, 2 females. It doesn't matter. But the relationship, I think, is going to be in a relationship is your status. She left her job recently too. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm glad you said that, Lisa, because this is the 4 of Pentacles, and it's saying that you need to hold back a little bit with your money and not spend a lot, and just balance your budget and make sure you're not, overspending, or, that you're not giving too much away as well right now, that you're taking care of you. That's what I'm getting. You need to take care of you. And then after you do that, you'll be ready for a relationship. But I think it's a while before you settle down, and it should be, because you need to take care of you. I've got within 2 months. So that's what I got for you, Jomana. Here is Nancy.
Okay. I have 3 cards for you. I'm trying to figure out how to, okay. Okay, the first card that came out for Joanna is the Death card. Okay. Now, when I read the Death card, to me, it does not mean a physical death. It can be transformation. It can be the end of something. I think this is the end of a relationship or both relationships, both of these triangles. But there is hope because there's a butterfly here and the phoenix is rising from the ashes. There's stars above, so there's light and there's possibility. But I think this card is saying it can't continue on the way it's going. The second card that came out is the card of choices. You know, Joanna has choices to make, you know. And the 3 of Fire came out, which is the 3 of Wands in a normal tarot deck. This is the Wee Moon Tarot. And it is spontaneous combustion. I think this whole situation is like a powder keg, you know, the way I'm seeing it, the way these cards are. And the final card that came out from the Wee Moon Tarot is the Moon. And, you know, the Moon, there's an unknown quantity. You have water here, which is emotion, the different phases of the moon and the path ahead. And Joanna needs to make some decisions, some important decisions. The ball's in her court. It's up to her. And I would say all these, she needs to do something, you know. And I think the most important, the 2 most important cards are the one, spontaneous combustion, what can happen, and also the Death card, which to me is very clear that there needs to be an ending to this whole situation. And that's what I got.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Lisa and Joanna. All right. So we have come to the end. If we didn't get to your question, I do apologize. I will be back on tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, but just take a look at my post and I'll set it up eventually. So I will be back tomorrow. Nancy, what have you got going on?
Well, next Sunday at 7 p.m., I'm doing a live readings with Scott.
Yes.
But other than that, I am, you know, I'm not really booking a whole lot of stuff right now. I am doing introspective work and study and absolutely loving it because that's the way you grow. So, but I appreciate and love all of you. I truly do. And it's always a pleasure to read with you, Scott.
Thank you for coming and wanting to do this with me. I feel honored. All right.
Thank you.
All right. So thank you, everybody. There's Nancy's channel. If you guys want to subscribe to it, just click on that from where Jackie put it in the chat.
Thank you, Jackie.
And
she's the best, isn't she? She and Morella are just so awesome.
Yes, they are. And we're wishing Marilla a speedy recovery. So she'll be back soon, hopefully. And everybody, thank you for being here. Again, I appreciate you all. And yes, Jackie, who did all the moderating, thank you. And we will see you soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.